What is up, everyone? Welcome to the BX Sports Jedi Network. Return of the Knicks podcast here. I am the Don of the Watch Along, Kev, and in with my partner, Chef Dan. Chef Dan, we're north of the border. Friday night Knicks. Feel good Friday, the first Friday of the new year. The Knicks out there against those Toronto Raptors. But first and foremost, how are you, Chef Dan? How's your Friday treating you?
Friday is doing, fairly well as we're about to take on Toronto Raptors. I think the Knicks are trying to extend their three-game winning streak, trying to make it a four-game winning streak. Knicks starting off the year really well, so can't wait as we're about to start this game.
Absolutely. As before we start the game, we always like to say hello to the world's most famous chat here on the BX Sports Jedi Network, Mr. Chin Smith, Melvin Smith, Darnell Davis. Man, salute to everyone and everyone that's on its way into the chat who's listening to our voice. Remember, we are an audience participation program. Please don't just be a spectator. Participate. Say hello in the chat. We would love to acknowledge you and thank you. And even if it's for a second to put your name up and at least to call you out, we appreciate all the viewerships. And of course, we cannot. This program is not successful without the participation of the audience and everyone watching, like viewers like yourself. So, Chef Dan, we are on the north of the border. You know what we like to do here? Well, let me get that there. You know what we like to do here? We'd like to help people make a little extra money in the pockets by giving the money line and all the spread here. The Knicks are an underdog, 3.5 point on the road at a plus 130. The over and under is 216 points combined at a minus 155. This nine is from the Caesar betting line. So remember, bet with your head, not over your head, and good luck making some money. I like this to be a close game. They like the Raptors for some reason. This is their second meeting for these two clubs. I think the Knicks are on a little bit on the road. They got something cooking. I like the Knicks tonight, of course. Call me a homer, but I got to root for my team, Chef Dan.
Yeah, I'm with you. I am gonna take the 3 point line over 216 though. I think regardless of how defensive minded both these teams are, at some point the game is going to break open for both of these teams, and they're going to get a offensive rhythm going. And I just think over 216. So that's my picks tonight.
Right, and it all starts with Julius Randle. Phenomenal here. Averaging close to 27 points in the month of December. It just starts with him, and also Jalen Brunson. He is back, and my goodness, the closer role is his. The calmness, the way when things could get out of hand or could go out of hand, and he's the steady hand or the calming presence, even if he's not scoring, but to get the right players at the right position, and just that steady, cool hand Luke, no pun intended, that Brunson brings. It's a refreshing aspect that the Knicks was missing for the past few years. And I'm not saying that, who knows, it could turn the corner, never limit your team, but he is a big steady presence, a calming presence, and it shows just by situation basketball when it comes to the Knicks.
You're absolutely right. Brunson has been a calm and steady hand that's been there for us every game that he has been available. And even the games that we think that he shouldn't be playing, he ends up playing, finding a way to get on the court, and he's been providing for us. And also Julius Randle, man, it's a resurgence year. We know we say this every other year, but last year was different from this year. This year was different from even his statistical best year when he was all NBA team, because this year it seems like he's just, an all-around better player, not just on the offensive end, but on the defensive end, and he's been more consistent. So Randall has been playing lights out. Salute to him. And those two guys, they're not, where they are without the help of some teammates in Emmanuel Quickly and Quentin Grimes, who both of them, with the absence of RJ Barrett currently, those two guys have been stepping up large for us.
You nailed it perfectly said there. Quentin Grimes as well as Emmanuel Quickly both stepped up humongously. I'm looking for tonight Mitchell Robinson to have an impact. He had a tough, rough game against the San Antonio Spurs with Jacopoto. I'm looking for him to just rebound and be there. And by the way, kudos to the Knicks. They're top 5 in the NBA in team rebounding. So good job on them. And I'm looking for Mitchell Robinson to continue that on the glass tonight. I'll give you the starting lineups real quick before we bring in the six man off the bench. The starting for the Raptors is Gary Trent, OG Anunoby, Van Fleet, Scotty Barnes, and Possum Siakam. The Knicks, same starting lineup here is going to be Quentin Grimes, Emmanuel Quickly, Jalen Brunson, Julius Randle, Mitchell Robinson. So again, I like seeing Quickly in the starting lineup while the absence of RJ Barrett, as we say hello to Steve Felton, Eric Richardson, and Dante Ford. Salute.
Salute, Deontay.
Deontay, yes.
You said how Obi Toppin better get minutes tonight. I wanted to ask this question. They sent Obi to Westchester for a day, not even really a day, a couple of hours. He got that workout in that we were talking about, and they sent him immediately right back to the big roster. And here he is across the border with us. Do you expect to see some Obi Toppin minutes, or do you think he's still situational?
No, I mentioned earlier. Mr. Tim Smith asked me that, or last stream as well, and I said one more game. I still think he's there. One more game, and I think that one more game is when we'll see Obi Toppin finally play a couple minutes here. But they could. You never know. Tonight, this is a tall team. This is a big team with a lot of strong. Their strength is their forwards. Along, we know that Van Fleet, and Malachi Flynn and others, but they really are known for their size and their wings. So could Obi Toppin help? Yes, but I think they'll be for one more game before they kind of unleash him and give him 13, anywhere from 12 to 13 minutes. That's just my opinion. I hope I'm totally wrong. You know me, big Obi Toppin mark. So I'm hoping I'm wrong.
Okay, so if that's the case tonight, man, it's going to be Sims versus Siakam again, because he's going to be looking to exploit that matchup. Last time in the Garden, that was how he got majority of his 55 points. So Sims is going to be tasked with a tough defensive assignment tonight.
It is, and let's see if he's improving. He's guaranteed that young man worked with a few assistant coaches about and watched the film, watched the breakdown, seeing Siakam's tendency. I guarantee this one, he's not going to get no 55 points against the Knicks tonight again. You can book that.
All right, we shall see. We shall see.
As we're waiting here, while we wait, let's just bring in a 6-man off the bench. We'll keep them there a little sub early, and then when we're ready to kick off, we'll get going.
Ramon Garcia, salute to you. Thank you so much for joining us in the chat.
Yes, Mr. Garcia, salute here today. And if you're in the Latin American culture in Puerto Rico and all the land, it's Dia de los Reyes. It is the Three Wise Men Day that is celebrated all throughout the Latin culture. It's like the Latin Christmas. That's the day the three wise men visit Christ and brought gifts, and that's a custom that they celebrate there. So it is the three wise men there to all our Latin American, Caribbean islands.
Awesome.
Here we go. Tip off. Knicks win the tip off here, so we'll do the same custom because Chef Dan is just awesome at closing the games out. So Knicks control here. Here's Brunson now. Brunson in the left wing. Ali and passes it a wide open Julius Randle. And Randle misses. Fight for the rebound. Siakam comes up with it. He took it away from Mitchell Robinson, who had a finger on it. He passes it over to Van Fleet. Van Fleet over in the right wing. Pushes into Scotty Barnes. Barnes got a mismatch. He's got Mitchell Robinson on him. Now he's stepping back. He wants to get Siakam, who has a mismatch. He has Quentin Grimes. Now Siakam drives. Here's a double team. He's going to put it up, and he misses. Rebound by Brunson. Good job there for the Knicks there, not committing a foul. Here's Brunson now on the left, on the right wing now. He's one-on-one with Van Fleet. He spins, fall away, and that's off the mark. Rebound, Mitchell Robinson. Back over to Quickly over to Grimes. Back to Randle. Randle thought about it. Now he steps back for three, and he nails it. Three-pointer, Julius Randle. So Knicks up 3-0 here. So we're on the way here in Toronto. Siakam passes it along. Here's Trent Jr. Trent Jr. drives in, passes it, and here's a baseline, and he hit it. Oh, Bonobi hits it. 17-footer. So 3-2, Knicks up by 1. As Brunson will slowly bring it up here. A minute and a half gone by in the game. Here's Brunson. Tries to get to Mitchell Robinson. Robinson working in. He got it stolen by Barnes. So Barnes being impressive there. As they pass the ball around here, Van Fleet from the elbow jumper. And that's off the mark. And Barnes had a piece of it, but He missed it, had an opportunity, but rebound by Quickly. So Manuel Quickly will bring the ball up. Quickly now, Quickly in the circle, backs over to Grimes, catch and shoot 3-ball. And that's off the mark, and Siakam comes up with the rebound. 2 minutes gone by here. Here's Van Fleet, step back, he's gonna hit the 3, and he got it over Quentin Grimes. That was a little bit of an impressive shot there for Van Fleet there. Toronto has his first lead, 5-3. So here's Brunson now, over by the logo, being pressured. Double team now. Now he passes it to Quentin Grimes. Grimes now driving. Grimes again. Layup. It's good. He took it all the way. Beautiful, explosive move there by Quentin Grimes. All even at 5. Here's Van Fleet turning, passes back. And that one is off the mark. Rebound by Manuel Quickly. Quickly passes it over to Brunson. Brunson now has Siakam on him. He's driving into some... And Brunson back again Quickly. So he has Siakam there. He wisely... Here's Randle now. He's going to put the 3-ball. And again, Julius Randle from downtown. So he's 2 for 3 for 3-point land. Here's Siakam. Passes the ball around the Onobi. Siakam calling for a move, a screen. Siakam one-on-one with Mitchell Robinson, trying to get him off the dribble. And he got it. High off the glass. A little bit impressive there. And here's the Knicks pushing. Here's Quentin Grimes cutting Mitchell Robinson, and he dunks it in. So give an assist there for Quentin Grimes, and good movement for Mitchell Robinson, moving without the ball. Good cutting. And, of course, Siakam just stood there in quicksand. Knicks up by 3. Now they're going to get to Scotty Barnes, and they're going to call a foul on Quentin Grimes, trying to go over the top there. First on Quentin Grimes here. So Toronto will inbound this here, right in front of their bench. Siakam back to Scotty Barnes. Barnes now. Barnes driving, spinning, passes it out to Obi. Catch and shoot Gary Trent, and he hits it on there. So we're all leaving at 10. Knicks are going left to right on your screen, by the way, just to give you a visual. Brunson, a little trouble here. Bounce pass to Mitchell Robinson. Full court pressure here by Toronto. Now, here's Julius Randle. He's going to take another 3-ball, and Julius hits another 3 for 3. 9 quick points for Julius Randle. 3 for 4 from downtown, actually. There's going to be an offensive foul, and Van Fleet pushing off there, a little chicken wing. So it's a turnover by Toronto. So Knicks will bring it up here, up by 3. And 3 minutes have gone by in the game. Bounce pass to Mitchell Robinson. Back over to Quickly. Now Quickly back to Brunson. 12 on the shot clock. Brunson now bounce pass and stolen by Van Fleet, but he falls on the ground. But now here's a push. Here's Siakam. Fast break here. Passes it on Obi, and he score. So a little bit of a slippage there, and the turnover leads into a fast break. So Knicks up by 1, 13-12 here. As Emmanuel Quickly now driving. Now he stops, and again, Randle's going to shoot another 3-ball. And Randle from downtown again. His 4th 3-pointer. He is caliente. Van Fleet over to Siakam. Back over to Trent Jr. Trent stops, spins. Siakam back again over Obi. Bounce pass here to Barnes. Good ball movement and foul. He was going to go for the dunk, and he did not allow him to dunk. So we get some free throws coming up. And he hits the first free throw here. Scotty Barnes does. Knicks up by 3 with another free throw coming up.
Randle is just on fire right now.
And he goes 1 of 2 from the line. As rebound here.
Oh, don't lie.
There you go. I was waiting for that, Chef Dan. Here's Randle. Randle now. Now he passes it to Quickly back to Randle. Almost had it stolen. 9 on the shot clock. Randle thought about it again. And he's going to take another 3. And Randle again from downtown. The shooter touch. It is caliente. And here's Van Fleet. Van Fleet puts it, and he hits it. Nice touch for Van Fleet. Up by 4, the Knicks are 19-15. So here's Brunson calling out a play here. Julius Randle is calling for the ball. Here's a screen. He has a mismatch. He has Van Fleet. Bounce pass to Van Fleet. Now he has Van Fleet now. He steps back, and he got swiped there. No foul call. 3 on the shot clock. Good defense here. And again, clock down. And they're going to be a 24-second shot clock. A little holding too much of the ball, but you got to give Van Fleet a little bit of credit there. Although he should have been called for the foul there on that possession.
That should have been a foul.
Right in front of the officials. And Tom
That
Thibodeau
was
is like,
right in front of the official.
Right there.
And it could have been a couple of 4-point plays.
Right there. Anunoby fouled him twice there. It should have been a 4-point play. You're right. So right now the officials are allowing them to be physical as we say hello to Johnny Davis, the number 1 draft pick in the building.
Yeah, Julius Calientes. Yeah, because he's just on fuego right now. Like,
He's
marron.
He's as hot as where Rokai Frazier's hanging out down in the islands. Because Frazier's not here tonight, so you know he's in St. Thomas. So he's as hot as the climate in St. Thomas right now. Oof.
My God, he's and Van Fleet should have been called for a foul there.
Yes.
Oh my gosh! Like,
I guess
when he's that hot, when someone's that hot, you have no choice but to foul him because you're gonna go to your coach and go, "What else am I supposed to do?" And they fouled him, and the refs. Oh my God!
Yes.
Oh my God!
That should not have been a 24-second violation. That should have been a foul there.
That should have been a foul.
Even if it's not a shooting
Brunson
foul.
still had. And here's the crazy part: Brunson got the shot off in time.
That too. That should have been That should have been another a take foul, a foul there, slide out of bounds on you shot clock, and with all that, and my goodness, but we'll see how that goes. Let's see how they are impactful tonight. They just got to let them play. Then, if you're gonna call it like this year, you got to call them both fans. You got to let them play. You can't be then all of a sudden in the second quarter.
No, I noticed this. A lot of teams say this, that the Toronto Raptors, they're not like, it's not that they're sound disciplined. It's that they foul so much that the refs don't know which foul to call, and that something is like a lot of people are saying this about the Toronto Raptors. And if you want this game to be that physical, then there are repercussions to that.
We're waiting to come back here from the timeout. Of course, Randall putting a case here of what a shooting performance here so far, early part of the game. The first 6 minutes of this quarter. My goodness. So we're waiting for it to come back here as we see a highlight of him hitting and totally unconsciously on fire. So he's actually averaging 31.5 points a game in the last 8 games. My goodness, that is special. Van Fleet over. Scotty Barnes here on the wing. Grimes has 1 foul. So hopefully you don't pick up another. Passes it here. Siakam. Siakam fakes the 3. Siakam now passes it back to Trent Jr. 10 on the shot clock. Trent Jr. driving. He puts it up. So nice move there. He lays that in. 19-17. Eluded Mitchell Robinson there. So Knicks up by 2 here. So here's Brunson now. Brunson getting a screen here. He has a double team. Now he keeps driving, keeps his dribble, passes to Grimes. Grimes, and they say he traveled. Now they calling that so premature when they get the ball and they go. I don't know where they mean to travel there because they're moving with the ball is coming to them. As now here's Siakam. Here's Scotty Barnes going at it. They want to exploit there with Grimes with the fouls. Here's a wide open 3 on Anunoby, and he misses in front of the rim and rebound by Brunson. As Toronto gets back well. But he's one-on-one. Brunson puts up the floater, and that's off the mark, and he misses. He thought he was fouled, but no whistle. So Trent comes the other way. Here's Siakam now. Siakam going up. He passes it over. They swing it again. Van Fleet fakes it. He's driving, passes it. Siakam. Siakam fakes the 3, and they're going to say he stepped out of bounds. So another turnover. So Knicks ball here. And we'll put this here so you guys in the Facebook in the Twitter and as well as the YouTube could read it and comment on this. As Brunson will bring the ball up. Jalen Brunson now. Brunson back over to Randall. Randall thought about another three, but now Randall drives and he got fouled. So now they finally blew the whistle. Now, Randall will go to the line for some free throws. Now, we saw the Chef Dan. I wanted to give your thoughts. We have in between these free throws. We saw the list out there. None of the Knicks we're not voting for our Knicks players.
We're not. Apparently, only Derrick Rose fans are voting for Derrick Rose, since Derrick Rose is in the top 10 of guards. Like, I thought we were, I thought Knicks fans were the most vocal, but I don't know about that. We're 21 and 18.
As Randall hits the first one, listen, I can tell you that they don't like to vote. It's here, and we don't get no likes. So I got to see you guys hit those like buttons. We have some good shows here, and so I'm not surprised with the voting. As he goes 2 for 2. And it's free, both of them, the voting and the like button. As here's a 3-ball, and he misses. Rebound by Julius Randle. So we got to start voting, folks. Randle, step back, and he hits it again. He breaks his personal best and ties the Knicks record 6 in a row. And Randle plays some defense as they kick it out here. Open OG pass it up, and he misses. Mitchell Robinson with the rebound. So Mitchell Robinson ultra that. 6 of 7 from three-point land for Julius Randle. Here's Quentin Grimes. Grimes now. Bounce past to Mitch, and they're going to say last touch by Mitchell Robinson. It's a turnover.
Did he not get fouled on that rebound? Didn't they slap Mitchell Robinson like 3-4 times?
Again, here we go. Gary Trent has a screen, and he's going to shoot and quickly bump them, and they're going to say he was fouled. Let's see if it's a 3. Yep, and it's going to be a 3-shot foul. Meanwhile, Julius Randle's getting mauled out there. He's getting slapped. He's getting poked in the eye. He's getting his junk pulled, and he still can't call a foul. So he tied Quentin Richardson as well as John Starks for 6 threes in a quarter. And with plenty of time here to try to break that. He misses one. He misses the first one here.
Ball don't lie.
There you go. He hits the second one. So Harkenstein and McBride will come in.
Salute to you, Mike Ortiz.
Mr. Mike Ortiz, good Friday, and he hits 2 out of 3 from the free throw line. So it's a 4-point lead for the New York Knicks. 4 minutes left in the quarter here. So Brunson now. Oh, so he only hit Grimes for 3-ball as Mikey Mazda's in the building. Salute, Mikey. So Randle, they took a 3 away from him. They said foot on the line or toe, whatever the case was. But still, he's shooting a phenomenal clinic here. Here's Siakam now. Siakam, he fakes it, passes back out here to Van Fleet. Van Fleet, back over to Trent Jr. Trent Jr. now aloots, and he misses and fight for the rebound, kicks back out, and a loose ball. Brunson comes up with it. Brunson now head of the field. Brunson puts it up, and it's good. So good job there for Jalen Brunson. Knicks up by 8. Good defense there by the Knicks. So 8-point lead here. So Randle with 19 points. Here's Van Fleet. Pass it back to Grammy Trent Jr. Back over to Siakam. Siakam now. Driving on McBride. Spinning. Pushing off with a hand. Back to Van Fleet, who thought about the 3. Now he's driving. He puts up the layup, and he got it. So he kept his dribble, kept attacking, and down by 6. All the Raptors with Knicks ball here. Here's Brunson now. Brunson bounce pass to Randle. Randle's going to take another 3-ball, and that one is his first miss. Oh, so here's Siakam now. Siakam over to Van Fleet. Van Fleet. He's going to take here the shot, and he misses. Rebound by Julius Randle. Randle. So Randle bringing the ball up here. 2:25 here left. Julius Randle now driving. He puts it up and he got fouled. So he will get to the line. Good job there. He got his opponent in the air, Chef Dan, and he's going to go rewarded with some free throws. So we have a timeout here. So they took one of the free throws away, one of the 3 threes away. If he hits one more, he ties the record, not break it, because they said they reviewed it. It wasn't a 3, I guess, for some reason, just touched the line or whatever the case was, because those shots were coming quick. When he hit with his hand, they were coming fast. So I don't know which one is it. I wonder if they come back from commercial, they'll show us which one it was.
Melvin Smith. Julius Confulius bumbling, fumbling, and stumbling Randle is playing his butt off. I might have to chill out on his nicknames I've given him. Yeah, man. This guy, yeah.
Hey, I'm waiting for halftime, but you know what? We're in a commercial break. This is what we got to do with Julius Randle.
Around here, put some respect on my name.
I can't sum it up there, at least in that first quarter.
Yeah.
Gotta put some respect on Julius Randle's name right now.
Yeah. It's yeah. Yeah. What else can you say? He's on fire.
Yes. He's on fire. You're on fire. Oh, our agent is in the building. Agent Super Argo and the one and only Notorious G. Salute Notorious G, who's in the building.
Salute, salute.
So we'll wait here. Wow. So he is 19 points right now, 6 of 8 from the field, 5 of 7 from three-point land. Julius Randle is doing work as they inbound the ball here. Brunson now. Brunson has gravity train on him. Harkenstein trying to fight over a screen here, try to screen for Brunson. 6 on the shot clock. He has a double team. He has OG. He's driving in the paint. Bounce pass here to McBride. Catch and shoot 3. And McBride in and out. Rebound here by Colombo. Now as they bring the ball up here. OG passes it over to Trent Jr. Here's Scotty Barnes on the wing. He's trying to back in on Quentin Grimes. He's backing in. He spins. Harkenstein there to meet him. Puts it up. No good. Low swall comes up. Randle comes up with the rebound. So good help defense there as we say hello to May 4th, who's in the building. Julius Randle here. Randle hands it over here to McBride. McBride now trying to break down the defense. McBride stops. Passes to Brunson. Catch and shoot 3 ball. And that hits the front of the rim. Rebound by Colombo. Back over to Scotty Barnes. Scotty Barnes trying to lob it in here to OG Anunoby, and he puts it up and he misses it. So he's sold out. Rebound by Julius Randle. His 5th rebound for Julius Randle. Randle now back over to McBride. McBride back to Randle. 15 on the shot clock on the wing. He's going to jab step. Jab step. Now he goes in the paint. Double team as they double Julius. Now someone needs to come and get that 7 on the shot clock. Back over to Harkenstein. Over McBride. McBride now fakes the 3. He drives in, pulls up off the glass, and rebound Mitchell. And rebound, fight for the ball. And they're going to say, last touch there, Knicks possession to get a new shot clock. So good work there, Chef Dan. He boxed out, and Knicks got that offensive rebound there.
Randall's putting in work.
So they're going to inbound the ball here as Brunson trying to get an inbounder and gets it to Harkenstein. So here we go. Back over a minute left in the quarter. Now Brunson now resets here. Brunson defended here. He's going to pull up. And Brunson in and out and bounce it. Gets the roll. So Knicks up 30-22 with 51.7 seconds here. So Scotty Barnes will bring the ball up here. Knicks scored 30 in this quarter. Scotty Barnes now. He's backing in, trying to pick up that second foul on Quentin Grimes. Gets a cutting OG. OG, again, back over to Scotty Barnes. Past Siakam. Siakam's going to put the 3 ball, and he hits it. I would check that. It looked like his foot might have been on that line. Oh, that's Boucher. That's Bobby Boucher. No, Chris Boucher, his cousin. 32.9 seconds here. So here's Brunson now picks the ball. Brunson falls, and he falls and he loses it. He's stripped there by Trent. Trent now, and he gets it and he dunks it in. So a turnover there. A rare turnover by Brunson who slipped. The Knicks have been slipping a lot there. There may be some slick due to the hockey that they were played last night there. So Brunson. Now Jalen Brunson now. Back to Randall. Randall jabs the 3. Fakes it. Now he's defending against Barnes. He loses the ball. Shot clock at 3. And they're going to say, wait. It's gonna be a turnover. So Knicks sloppy closing out this last minute here of the quarter. Maria, salute Maria. Hello, my good friend. In the building, Miss Maria. So we're waiting for quickly to come in as some late substitution with 4 and 5 seconds here as they'll inbound. Fournier in the game as well. Brunson just to protect some. Not getting a silly foul here. Van Fleet put inbound here. Back over to Siakam. 3 on the shot clock. Siakam now. Siakam is going to put a long shot here, and that's nowhere. So at the end of the quarter, the Knicks up 30-27. The story of it is Julius Randle. What a quarter. 19 points, 5 rebounds. My goodness, he is a menace out there, and it's just the first quarter. Good job there.
Yeah, I think what's his career high on 3-point makes? 8? I think he might break that.
He just surpassed it.
No. He has 5 right now.
Oh, for the game.
For the game is 8. For a whole game, he's hit like 8 3-pointers. I think he might surpass that tonight.
Okay.
So we're in a commercial break right now. At the end of the first quarter, Knicks scored 30 points, held the Toronto Raptors to under 30 themselves, but we're a little sloppy at the end, so you got to look for the Knicks to clean that up offensively.
I'm going to mute you for a second, because we're hearing a lot of feedback there. All right. Never mind.
Sorry.
No, you're good. Yeah.
Yeah, Jalen Rose in BMF. Oh, they took a point away from the Raptors. So I think you may have been right. Boucher's foot was on the line. Yeah.
As we say hello to D-Ross. D-Ross is in the building. Good Friday. And Mr. Sheldon Darrell Johnson as well.
Salute to you, Sheldon Johnson. Salute to you, D-Ross. So we're returning back from commercial break. It looks like we're about to start the second quarter here. So Raptors going to inbound the ball here. Barnes has it. Barnes over to Anunoby. Anunoby driving. And blocked by Hartenstein. Randall has the ball now. Randall working the dribble. Double team is almost there. He's working it. Knicks moving around. Quickly has it now. Quickly driving. Floater off the glass, no good, but Hartenstein's there to clean it up. 32-26. Knicks have a 6-point lead. Barnes calling out a play, being defended by McBride. Barnes kicks it out. They're passing it around now. Malachi has it over to Precious Achua, and he makes the throw as Hartenstein got hit in the face. New York has to take a timeout as Hartenstein is writhing in pain right now.
I wonder if it's his eye. No, in his mouth.
Yeah,
Never mind.
it's his eye.
Is his eye? Because he's trying to do this with his mouth. Yeah, the eye. You're right.
So, timeout on the court right now as the Knicks check out Hartenstein.
And by the way, that was Precious Achua, who did not play last time the Knicks played the Raptors in Madison Square Garden.
No, he played.
Achua did?
Yeah, Achua played.
I'm not too sure.
I think it was Trent Jr. that didn't play.
Okay, I think both didn't play, Shatan. We'll look at that later. But I could be wrong.
So it's a timeout on the floor right now. 32-28. Knicks have a 4-point lead.
I did not know. Good for him. Got engaged to our Instagram model. Wow. A hot looking model. Good job for him. I guess it tells you he's alive. He's alive. It's alive. It's alive. Hartenstein. Hey, one thing encouraging before the game, RJ Barrett was doing some sprint. Now I don't think still waiting for the stitches to come out, but a good thing about it is on his right hand, not his shooting hand, but still he's getting his cardio, keeping his conditioning for RJ Barrett. Hopefully when he returns and he was ascending, he was doing well here. Hopefully he doesn't regress where he gets a little cold, but hopefully he comes out and right back where he was, attacking the basket, attacking. Hope it doesn't deter him from that cut.
And if anything, after the Spurs, right into Toronto, 2 games which would have been perfect for him. Ugh. I hate Luka Doncic. These 2 games would have been perfect to get RJ into rhythm. So McBride inbounds it quickly now over to Fournier. Fournier pulls up mid-range, got it. As the Raptors went full course press, 34-28. Barnes trying to call out a play. Barnes driving, kicks it and almost coughed up. Hartenstein comes up with it. Hartenstein bringing the ball up, gets it over to Fournier. Now to Randall. Randall, jab stepping. Now he's driving, pivoting, kicks it out. McBride open for 3. And that's good. Deuce McBride for 3. 37-28 as Knicks have built a 9-point lead. Raptors passing it around. Malachi Flynn has it. Malachi. Get it over to Boucher. Now back to Flynn. Flynn calling out a play. Flynn kicks it to Achua. Achua pulls up mid-range. In and out. Hartenstein to rebound. Over to McBride. McBride bringing the ball up. McBride working the dribble. Kicks it out to Randall. Randall thought about it. Now he's dribbling around the screen. Step back. And that's off the mark. Fight for the rebound. McBride fight for it, gets it to Hartenstein. Hartenstein to quickly over to Randall. Randall thought about the three. Now he's driving mid-range jumper. Got it. Knicks now with an 11-point lead, 39-28. Chua gets it to Flynn. Flynn around the screen, driving. Flynn almost coughs it up. Chua now to Boucher. Boucher for three. That's off the mark. And they call loose ball foul.
Knicks on a 7-0 run.
Quickly bringing the ball up. Quickly gets the screen, driving, bump off the glass. It's good. And newfound its strength as Toronto calls a timeout, 41-28.
And Knicks on a 9-0 run here, but here's the one thing I wanted to magnify was the way the guards are rebounding with the deep rebound. On the miss there, good job there on Miles McBride fighting for that deep rebound and getting that second opportunity that led to the Julius Randle to continue the 7-0, to make it a 7-0 run at the time there. And great job there on the defensive end. So you're getting a little bit of sprinkle of everything. You're starting to feel guys feel comfortable in their roles here. And just like, again, it's going to happen when McBride's shots start going in, and there's going to be then it's just going to ready to take the Knicks just maybe another step to another level offensively. You know, and we know what we're going to give McBride defensively, but when that kid starts hitting with more confidence and shot, boy, watch out. They're going to start getting a little more deeper.
Not only that, man, like what's really nice to see is even though he's been missing, they're letting him get those attempts up. But you know where exclusively almost, like I wouldn't say all of them, but almost all of the passes to McBride is coming from? Randall.
Absolutely. And Randall getting everyone involved. As much as we complained that he only goes, it was last year, it was only him and Fournier. They will play hot potato, call him go driver back and forth behind. But now he's getting everyone bounce passes. You see him passing it, not just Quentin Grimes, McBride, then getting the ball. So I like the fact that they're sharing the ball. He's trusting his teammates around him. It all comes down because he knows he has a point guard who, if he could settle down and get others involved, and that just gets contagious. That unselfishness from Brunson is just so contagious there. We knew that was in Randall's repertoire because we saw it 2 years ago. But now it's sometimes you might need someone in to be a reminder or set by example in a big difference here with Brunson, that now it's infectious around the whole team. You know, even, you know, and quickly has it, but quickly now has confidence. So it's a wonderful thing. It's funny how one important player, natural player, has really brought the best out a little bit of everyone. And it shows here.
You're absolutely right. Now man, coming out of this stretch of games, going into the All-Star break, is going to be a lot of difficult questions that Knicks fans are going to have to ask themselves.
Oh, the spirit of debates that are going to be fueling until trading deadline. My goodness.
Yep. So we return back from commercial break. As Barnes is bringing the ball up. Barnes over to Van Fleet. Now to Siakam. Siakam driving. Siakam. And they call a foul. So Achua has the ball, gets it over to Siakam. Siakam driving, pivoting, kicks it to Van Fleet. Van Fleet for three. That's off the mark. Fighting for the rebound. Hartenstein gets it. Fournier pushes it up ahead to Quickly. Quickly has the ball now. 8:25 here left in the second. Quickly gets a screen. He's driving. Whip pass. Fournier in the corner. Fournier kicks it out to Randall. Randall defended by Siakam. Now defended by Barnes. Step back three. And that's in and out. Siakam bringing the ball up the court. Siakam, and they call a foul on Fournier. So Randall sits down. Sims comes in. They get it to Chua. Now to Van Fleet. Van Fleet to Barnes. Barnes brings it back out, defended by Brunson. Barnes now defended on the post. Barnes driving, kicks it out. Chua for three. And that's off the mark. Fighting for the rebound. Knicks come up with it. Fournier bringing the ball up. Fournier over to Brunson. Brunson rejects the screen, driving, kicks it to Hartenstein. Hartenstein driving, and misses the layup. Too much on the glass. Van Fleet driving, and he gets the and one.
There was more contact on the Hartenstein than the Van Fleet play there. I mean, both are fouls, but my goodness. I'm not saying Brunson didn't foul, but my God, Hartenstein really got fouled there.
Van Fleet to the line, misses the free throw, ball don't lie. Robinson the rebound. Brunson bringing the ball up. This is a weird lineup. Brunson gets the screen, and poked out of bounds, still Knicks ball. So it's Brunson, Sims, Robinson, Fournier, and I believe Quickly. Brunson trying to inbound it, and that's a turnover. And Anunoby gets the easy slam. Brunson should have just handed it to Sims. 9-point game. Quickly, he's driving, kicks it to Sims, over to Fournier. Fournier to three. That's off the mark. Robinson's there, and he cleans it up. 43-32. Back up to 11. Van Fleet has the ball. Van Fleet kicks it out. And Anunoby for three. That's off the mark. And no good to tap. And Robinson comes up with it. Quickly bringing the ball up. Quickly. Dribbling. Quickly. Fakes it. Now over to Robinson. And Robinson fouled on the shot attempt. So he's heading to the line.
Knicks got 11 second chance points to none for Toronto. That's nice.
Robinson misses the first one. Still an 11-point game here, 43-32. Short arms the second one. So goes 0 for 2 from the line. Van Fleet trying to push the ball up, gets it over to Siakam. Siakam driving, off the glass, no good. Robinson gets the rebound. Quickly bringing the ball up now. Quickly driving, picks up the dribble over to Sims, back to Quickly. Quickly gets the pick. Quickly driving, defended by Siakam. Quickly kicks it out to Brunson. Brunson pulls up for three, and that's good. Jalen Brunson for three. 5:50 here left in the first half, 46-32. Knicks up by 14. Siakam over to Trent Jr. Trent gets a screen. Trent driving, pulls up floater. That's no good. Sims the rebound over to Brunson. Brunson pushing, bringing the ball up. Brunson working the dribble. Crossed up Van Fleet. Shot the three. Got it.
Nice.
Timeout by Toronto as they needed that. 49-32 as the Knicks has built a 17-point lead.
They answered right back. You know, Toronto had a couple buckets in a row here. The Knicks answered right back here. Phenomenal job there. They really are moving the ball up and down, moving in here. Randall quickly, and also kudos. Remember we talked about earlier in the game was Mitchell Robinson. Got a couple offensive rebounds here, putbacks there, got him to the free throw line. A much better game than he had against the Spurs, at least so far here in the first half.
Absolutely right. Playing a better game, and his presence is felt. You don't need all the stats, you just need your presence felt.
In a positive way, too. Just in a negative way. He was very positive. Oh, it wasn't Luka who hurt him. It's his own self. Ugh.
No, Luka hurt him. We saw that. He had to pop it back into place.
Mm-hmm. Ugh.
.30 individual. So Van Fleet, give and go. He gets it back. He gets it back again. He's curling around. Pocket pass to Barnes. Barnes working. Step back three. Off the mark. Quickly to rebound. Quickly bringing the ball up. Quickly over to Brunson. Brunson gets a screen. Gets a re-screen. Keeping the dribble alive. Brunson over to Robinson. And Robinson's pass picked off by Anunoby. Kicked up ahead to Trent. Trent back to Anunoby. Anunoby to Siakam. Siakam for three. That's off the mark. Quickly to rebound. Quickly over to Brunson. Brunson driving. Brunson driving right-handed off the glass. Just rimmed out. Kick it up ahead to Barnes. Barnes back to Van Fleet to Siakam. Siakam driving. Floater in and one. He completes the three-point play, 49-35, 14-point game here. Brunson has the ball, gets the screen. Brunson driving, brings it back, gets it to Quickly over to Grimes. Grimes for three, and that's good. So Knicks answer right back, 52-35, as pass to Siakam, and Siakam misses, but he's heading to the line. Siakam hits the first one, 52-36, as finally Randall comes back in the game. Wow. I can't believe I just said that.
And they build the lead with him off the floor too.
Yeah, but we need him back on the court to continue to extend this lead.
Salute Eli.
Eli, salute, man. Thank you so much for joining us. Suns fan, man. I love it. Siakam hits both free throws, 52-37. No, Brunson has the ball. 15-point lead here over to Grimes. Grimes kicks it. Brunson open for three, and that hits the front of the rim. Siakam the rebound. Siakam pushing the ball up. Kicks it out, and over to Trent Jr. Trent Jr. running baseline, and they call a foul on quickly.
Now they get a little tedious with the fouls now.
Yeah, that's tedious. So Quick sits down and McBride comes back in. Trent Jr. hits both free throws, 52-39. So Knicks facing the zone right now. They get it to Randall, back to Brunson. Brunson kicks it. Randall now double teamed. Randall looking for someone, and knocked out of hand. 1.4 left. Knicks just got to get a shot up. 3:04 here left. 1.4 on the shot clock. So Brunson going to inbound it. Brunson looking. And Mitchell Robinson!
What a play. Ooh, goosebumps.
54-39. Van Fleet has the ball. Van Fleet rejects the screen, gets the step, and gets the bounce. 54-41. 13-point game here. Brunson gets the screen from Robinson. Snake dribbling around, brings back out. Over to Grimes, over to Brunson. Brunson thought about the three. Brunson over to Robinson, and Robinson gets fouled, so he's heading to the line. Good job by Brunson. Able to find Mitchell Robinson open and force them to cause a foul.
You know what puts me to smile? The guy that we highlight that needed a good game is having a good game.
Brunson has the ball. 10 seconds left. Gets a screen from Robinson. Brunson working the dribble. Kicks out. Grimes for three. That's off the mark. Robinson keeps it alive over to Brunson. Brunson working the dribble. Over to Grimes. Grimes foul line jumper. Got it. 56-41. Van Fleet working the dribble. Working the dribble. Kicks it out. We swing it around. Trent Jr. kicks it out. Siakam driving and stolen by the Knicks. And he was fouled by Siakam. That should be a take foul.
And you're probably right.
So Brunson to the line to take the foul shot. And it runs out. I'm not going to be any harder on him than he is on himself. And you heard him audibly cursing himself out last game. So Knicks get the inbound. Brunson gets the screen, gets drag screen, gets it over to Randall. Randall has a mismatch on Van Fleet. Randall bumped by Van Fleet, driving, and he got fouled. So he's heading to the line. They call a foul on Thaddeus Young. Randall saying Van Fleet fouled him first. Randall hits the first free throw. 121 here left in the first half. 57-41. And misses the second one. 102 from the line, but 22 points here in the first half. Van Fleet over to Siakam. Siakam back to Van Fleet. Van Fleet. Pocket pass to Young. Young back to Van Fleet. Van Fleet driving and blocked by Mitchell Robinson. And that's a shot clock violation. They call a foul on Mitchell Robinson? Boucher hits the first free throw, 57-42. 56 seconds here left in the first half. And he hits both free throws. Joe Brunson bringing the ball up. Brunson gets the screen. Snake dribble, pulls up mid-range, and almost tipped in by Robinson, but couldn't get it. Raptors running, and Boucher got the floater. 12-point game, 57-45. Brunson bringing the ball up over to McBride. McBride. They're playing denial on Randall. They get it back to Brunson. Brunson over to Randall. 5 on the shot clock. Siakam on Randall. Randall driving off the glass. Raptors running now. Over to Boucher, and Boucher gets the layup. 10-point game. As they get it over to Randall now. And that'll end the first half.
Now, Julius Randle got fouled there when he got thrown to the floor there. And he got fouled there where they call that foul on Mitchell Robinson prior to that.
I don't understand how they call these Raptors games.
But the Knicks have a 10-point lead here at the half. They had a 16-17 point at one time. And kudos to the Raptors by hook or crook came back here to make it a 10-point game. Still down by double digits, but a manageable double digits there. For the Knicks, Julius Randle, phenomenal first quarter. I thought he kind of and kudos to the Knicks for extending that lead with Randle on the bench. Randle came back, didn't feed him as much there, although I think I still say he still got fouled there, but the Knicks playing well. Mitchell Robinson has come alive here in that first half. When we featured and highlight him there, especially in that second quarter, he felt his presence and just being there on the floor, being a positive. Only one my minor concern is Manuel quickly with some foul trouble there, but it's because, like you said, what these officiating when it comes to Toronto Raptor games, that they make you scratch your head. We saw a game that we were disgusted when Siakam had 55 points. It was a terrible officiated game back then, and tonight we're again not these officiating a little Not. We don't know what are you going to call. You're going to let them be physical, or you're going to get TD tack and who? And they seem to get TD tack with the certain type of players. Like, it just maybe they move your positioning as a ref then, because if you're standing a certain way and you think you're being screened and want to call whistles, get a better look at the game in front of you. If you're going to start calling the whistle there, I didn't agree with a lot of the calls there.
It isn't so much the calls as the non-calls. It's the moments where the game slows down and there's a lot of contact being shown. And it's like, are you going to invoke the whistle here when there's a lot of unnecessary and non-incidental contact? Like, that's tiring. But overall, Knicks playing a solid second quarter. Knicks scored 27 points, held the Raptors to 21 points. Knicks have 27 rebounds on the night. Toronto has 19. Both teams have 11 assists. Raptors have 4 steals. The Knicks have 2. Knicks are shooting 52% from the field. The Raptors are shooting 41%. Knicks are shooting 50% from the three-point line. The Raptors are shooting 25%. Knicks still have to clean up on the free throw line. 43% from the free throw line to the Toronto Raptors 77. Knicks have 2 blocks. The Raptors have 1. Turnovers, the Knicks have 7. The Raptors have 4. So we have to clean up on the turnovers as well. Points in the paint, the Toronto Raptors are leading 22-14. Fast break points, the Toronto Raptors are leading 12-2. Second chance points, though, the Knicks are leading that 14-2.
That's a big number there.
Yep. As we look at some of the individual statistics now, Knicks leading scorer, Julius Randle, 22 points, 5 rebounds, 1 assist. Following him, Jalen Brunson, 10 points, 4 assists, 3 rebounds. Right after that, it's pretty much spread evenly. Mitchell Robinson has 6 points. Quentin Grimes has 10 points, 2 assists. And then everyone has, 2 or 3 points. On the Toronto Raptors side, their leading scorer, they're tied in their leading scorer. Gary Trent Jr. has 11 points, 1 assist, 1 rebound. Fred VanVleet has 11 points, 1 assist, 3 rebounds.
Man, Randall with 22, 7 of 12, 5 of 9, and 5 rebounds. Sometimes that's a game, a whole entire 48 minutes of certain players, and he just has that in the first half. Wow, and I'm pretty sure he had all of that in the first quarter, pretty much. He sat more than half of the second, and just didn't do much there in the final second half of the second quarter there, but. There's still plenty of game there for him to reach those numbers, at least 30 points.
I think he's more than going to reach it. Not only that, but when you have Randall, like this second quarter, he's systematically attacking to where it makes sense. He was shooting a lot of threes, then he started getting them in foul trouble. The second quarter, he's been driving consistently and trying to find ways to get him in foul trouble, and if not, he's hitting that mid-range jumper. I'm looking for him to get back into shooting threes the third quarter and mixing in some of the paint touches. But overall, man, Randall's just been playing an excellent game tonight.
Very good game. Excellent game. Can't complain. Can't complain of the game he's playing out there. So with that said, let's take a quick water break. We'll take a quick halftime break here. So you guys enjoy. Let me first do this here first, then before we take the break. We'll bring in the and let me find out a minute. And we'll take a halftime break. Don't go anywhere. We'll take a halftime break. We're just to go to the bathroom, walk around, get some water, and come right back. All right, as we come back here at the halftime break. Thank you for joining us here. Thank you for sticking around for the halftime as the Knicks now have a continue to build on their lead here. They need to continue to build on their 10-point lead. And Raymond Garcia was telling me we have trouble with the zone. At times, the Knicks do. You can see they have the trouble with the zone, but luckily we have Brunson and breaking it down. The other shooters got to be able to shoot and catch and shoot. You break that zone down. Tim Smith, good half, but we need to finish the quarters better. Both quarters, they were a little sloppy there. First quarter, they got a little careless there, and here to close out the half, a little sloppy. Yes, I agree with you there. Hopefully, the third quarter they don't do this. They're more focused where they are close out with going on the run. So we'll wait here to start. The Knicks don't play until Monday, so after tonight's game, they get a couple days off here, 2 days in a row here. They get Friday. They'll head home tomorrow night. They'll be there early in the morning. They have Saturday, Sunday, and they don't play until Monday night against the Milwaukee Bucks. So they will come into town. The Milwaukee Bucks Monday night. So we'll look to try now to build on a 10-point lead here in the third quarter and continue to play good defense. Contain the Raptors at home, not allow to get that fan base or that crowd to get them and rally the troops here.
Knicks are gonna have to play tough. Have to play very tough because this team on the defensive end, we can see it. There are times where they have lapses, but then there are times where they're keyed in. And they're very physical. So Knicks are going to have to fight through some of that physicality. And I don't know, maybe this halftime coming out of it, have a discussion with the refs and, tell them what you're seeing, what you're feeling, what's going on in the court that they're not seeing.
Yes, and that's on Tom Thibodeau and coaching staff, especially Tom Thibodeau work the refs there. Absolutely. I agree with you. If I'm Thibodeau,
that's also, as much as it's on Tom, that's also on the players because the players have a more intimate relationship with the referees than the coaches do. They're the ones who the referees are watching consistently. They're not really paying attention too much to the coach's words and not that unless it gets egregious. So the players got to have more of a relationship with the refs, and it does go a long way. We've seen certain players in, when they talk about after the game, what's going on throughout their career, they've talked about the certain relationships they've had with referees, how certain referees they knew when, if they had a good relationship with them, that it was going to be an easier game.
Let's just hope that they say the right words, the sweet words, not the wrong type of words to the officials. That's why I said I'll let the coach handle that because
if anything, there's someone in the front office who should be taking care of that.
Hey, yes, and no one calls him the reach around for nothing.
I can't with you. I can't.
Yes, absolutely. And they you know, let Mr. Reacheron worry about that. And the Knicks have to come hard at the Raptors at extremely. They can't go in there soft.
That's what she said.
Look at that. And you know, there's a pill for that too.
Hey, whoa, all right. Let's return to the game.
Let's have a little laugh tonight. Miss Maria, salute again, Maria, in with us again. Always good to see you. Yes, please, por favor. I'm going to say it in English. Por favor, oprimes el botón que dice like. Hit that like button, please. We need the like buttons, please, to help our program here as we're getting ready to start the second half here. As they inbound the ball here, Raptors are going to go left to right on your screen here. They cutting. Back again here to Van Fleet. Van Fleet going to fire the three ball at the spot, and good box out there. Mitchell Robinson comes up with the rebound. So quickly, we'll bring it up, hands it over to Brunson. Same starting five for both teams. Brunson now, still with Van Fleet. 10 on the shot clock. Bounce pass to Randall. Randall curls, shoots, and that's off the mark. Rebound by Van Fleet. Van Fleet wants to run. Good job by the Knicks cutting it off the lane. Passes it back to Obi. Back over here to Trent. Gary Trent Jr. now driving, stops from the elbow. That's good. So it cuts it to 8. So 45 seconds have gone by here. 8-point lead for the Knicks. As Brunson will bring the ball, passes over to back to Randall, back to Brunson. 14 again. Now they're reset. Brunson top of the key to Julius Randall. Randall now on that. He has a mismatch with Van Fleet on him. 8 on the shot clock. Randall now backing in. Here comes the help. Quickly now shoots for 3. And that's good. So Julius Randle gets an assist, and it's a tool. They say a toe on the line. So back to 10. So Van Fleet now, behind his back, dribbling. Now he drives over to Gary Trent Jr. for 3 on the elbow, and he in and out. Mitchell comes up with the rebound. Pass it over to Brunson now. Brunson over in the right wing. Brunson now backing up, looking for and they get a loose foul. So a silly foul there by Gary Trent. That was a silly, and that was a soft foul for the refs to be calling too. I don't know if that was because he wanted to catch his breath, or that was a silly foul and kind of tedious. But Knicks will benefit as Grimes will inbound to Julius Randle, back to Brunson here. 10:30 here, a minute and a half gone by. Brunson now still picks up a dribble in the paint, stops, bumped. And he puts it up, no call, but Mitchell Robinson, no, loose ball. So a lot of contact there, and they didn't call that there. Here's Van Fleet, hands it off to Siakam. Siakam now, bumped, stop. And good defense there, a lot of contact, no whistle there. So it's good one way, good the other way. We'll take that for now. Here's Randall. Randall backing in. And he's going to fall away, and that's off the mark. Van Fleet tips it out right into Trent. So up by 10 here, 59-48. Toronto with the ball. Here's Trent back to Van Fleet. 16 on the shot clock. Van Fleet now tries to fight Scotty Barnes. Scotty Barnes double. So cutting OG and put it, count it, and 1. So Metro Robinson, you got to make sure they don't put that ball up. If once you get committed to go up in the air and for the foul, you can't let them get that shot up. So 59-51. He's trying to cut this lead. And he misses. Loose ball.
Out online.
There you go. Mitchell Robinson comes up with the rebound over to Randall. Now Brunson will bring it. Knicks up by 8 here. So here's Brunson. Brunson keeps his dribble. Still back to Randall. 9 on the shot clock. Randall lost his handle for a second, but gains the ball back. Behind the back. Randall driving. Puts it up. And no call there. Rebound by Barnes. Barnes pushes up. Gary Trent for transition 3. And that's good. So there's a quick swing play like there. The Knicks, they could have went and got that nice move by Randall. Didn't go. And Toronto pushes it in transition. And they cut it down to 5. Just like that. Timeout on the floor. New York. Got away with there was a little push down there, but No, there we go. Suspect. Hopefully, let's see how they come out here in this timeout with the coach. They're gonna time, and usually Knicks are one of the top of the NBA, in about 85 to 75 to 85% of completion or execution when they come out of a timeout. So they are well coached. You could tell that's a sign of a well coached team when they execute their off of their timeouts a play.
Randall's kind of sluggish right now.
Hopefully, he didn't let it all out in the first quarter. Hopefully, there's something left in that offensive tank for later on here.
Should be, but right now they are playing him tough defensively. But at the same note, like there's moments where he gets, a mismatch and he's kind of still surveying the court, trying to see what he can get, if he can squeeze the most out of the possession. Sometimes him, driving and attacking is squeezing the most out of the possession. So he's gonna, have to find the balance there.
Exactly. You said it right. The balance. So as we wait for them to come back from the timeout, they have a long timeout here. It must be a Canadian national televised game because this is really a long timeout. Usually this is like a nationally televised game timeout.
I mean, they don't have much competition. So
finally, we saw the whole routine from their city dancers or their cheerleaders.
how are the Raptorettes?
All right. I'm surprised for a cold city. They're not. They're pretty lean, slim. Is that Trish Stratus yoga up there in Toronto? The Flying Graysons. Yeah, it's like watching the Flying Graysons. That's right, Agent. As they inbound the ball here, as Brunson will bring the ball up here. 3 minutes gone by here. Now quickly picks up his dribble. Quickly in the circle. Backs here to Brunson. 7 on the shot clock, 6 on the shot clock. Brunson had the ball stolen. So he was stripped. Here's Van Fleet. Van Fleet now. Head of steam. Euro puts it up. And again, they cut it now to 3. Now he's complaining of a foul. You're getting all the calls and they're still complaining. Brunson now. So not a good stare for the Knicks. Turn the ball over on that timeout. Now Brunson. Back over to Randall. Randall now driving. Here's the double team. Randall with the dunk. Get out of there. I'm slamming it, baby. He went north to the border to take it downtown and slams it in, baby. 61-56. 24 points for Julius Randle here with 2 men on him. So the crowd's silent for a second. Here's a bounce pass to Trent Jr. Trent Jr. step backs for 3, and that's good. So they're starting to erupt here from downtown here, all the Raptors, and getting that crowd involved here. 61-59. Robinson, Randall, back to Brunson. Brunson now. Brunson driving. Look for Quentin Grimes. Catch and shoot 3. And that's on cue. Quentin Grimes from downtown. So Quentin Grimes momentarily silenced the crowd. 13 points for the silence assassin or Optimus Grimes. And here's Van Fleet with a nice scoop there. Answers right back to 3. So here's Randall over to Brunson now. Brunson driving. He's going to pull up. He thought he was bumped there. No call there. So here's Siakam behind the back. Siakam, they're a little discombobulated. And they're going to say, traveling. I mean, they call traveling for egregious stuff. And that looked, whew. Oh, yeah. Big time. So here's Brunson with the ball. Knicks up by 3. Brunson now. Randall calling for it on the wing. Randall now over by the circle, jab steps. Now he's driving, back here to Grimes, wide open three, and that's good. Give an assist there, and Julius Randle passes it over, gets an assist, and Quentin Grimes hits the three ball. 67-61. Here's Van Fleet now driving. Here's OG Anunoby, and he hits it. So I guess that elbow, that fake elbow that he's complaining about, didn't really hurt him because he hit that three ball. So here's the Knicks, Brunson now. The Knicks with the possession. Brunson driving. Alley-oop, and Mitchell Robinson with the alley-oop. Good job there. Give assist there for Brunson. Mitchell Robinson asserting himself. Here's Van Fleet. Van Fleet now. Stops, passes it back here to Siakam. Siakam now. Ooh, they got away with an offensive, and they're going to call a foul on Mitchell Robinson. So you got away with an offensive foul by pushing their Jalen Brunson into next week. But, man, Mitchell Robinson gets called for that. He hits the first free throw here. 69-65. He has another free throw coming up, Siakam. And he hits a pair of free throws, 69-66. Knicks with 3-point lead here. Siakam with 9 points, 8 rebounds, 5 assists. He told you he wasn't going to get that 55 outburst. Here's Jalen Brunson now. Brunson. Bounce pass to Randall. He has a mismatch Van Fleet. And he passes it quickly for three, and that runs short. Rebound by Siakam. Siakam passes it to Van Fleet. Van Fleet now getting away with a little push there. Good screen there. Van Fleet, and he misses. Fight for the loose ball. Deep rebound right into Siakam. Siakam puts up the floater, and he misses. Rebound by Julius Randle. Pushes it to Brunson. So a couple opportunities there for the Raptors. Couldn't cash in. As Brunson now shaking and baking. And he puts it up. Count it, and gets it. So chance for a three-point play there, the old-fashioned. And I love it. And Jalen Brunson with what a move. Just and he completes the three-point play, 72-66. So you know he's feeling good there because he was struggling a little by the free throw. 13 points for Jalen Brunson with 7 assists. As they pass the ball around here, Siakam now. Siakam driving, stops, spins, passes it out here to OG. OG Anunoby passes it right to, and like, who is that? What's his name? Abalu?
Koloko.
Koloko's field goal. Okay. 72-68. So Brunson now gets a screen. Brunson now driving on Koloko, passes it back here to Randall. 8 on the shot clock. Julius now in the paint. He's going to back again to Grimes, and that's going to be a backcourt violation. Not as synced there. I know what Randall wanted to do, get Quentin Grimes for the 3, but he just put in the wrong spot. Turnover. Harkenstein will come in for Mitchell Robinson. So 4:41 left in the third quarter, 72-68. Siakam will inbound the ball here. So Van Fleet. He gets Van Fleet trying to get the screen, but he still fights over it. He still keeps the dribble over to Trent Jr. 14 on the shot clock. Koloko gets a screen, and Trent frees for 3, and that's off the mark. Long rebound. Julius tracks it down. Now Brunson Bother to Quentin Grimes. Thought about the three, but now he's with burst of speed. Puts it up. Nope. And Hartenstein comes up with it and then loses the ball. You try to keep it alive there. Here's Siakam in that scrum. Siakam in transition. Now Van Fleet. Van Fleet puts it up. Wild one. Trying to hunt the foul. No call. Trent for three. And that's off the mark. Now the loose ball. And again, another rebound. Offensive rebound here for Toronto. They're just getting to the 50-50 ball. Bouncing their way. Here's Van Fleet driving in. And he got fouled by Hartenstein. So Van Fleet trying to show us that when his NBA career is over, he has an opportunity on Broadway with the theatrics that he's doing. So here's Van Fleet. Gets the first one. 69-72. Bing bong, yeah. As we got something going on here. It's a little distraction or something. They're pointing at something out there. Something with a fan. They don't like it because he's wearing an AEW shirt. They want him out of there. See? So he hits both free throws, 72-70. So Knicks only 2-point lead now. So not a good third quarter here for the Knicks. They got to get someone percolating here. Here's Brunson. Brunson with the ball in his hands. Brunson. Now Randall. Here comes a light double team. Shot clock at 7. Van Fleet. And they're going to call a foul. They're going to say no basket. It's going to be, I think it's a 3-second. It's a 3-second violation. Illegal defense. They are nice Yankee colors. I was looking at that. I'm glad you mentioned that. Randall hits that technical foul there on the illegal defense. So Knicks back up by 3 with the possession. McBride is back in for the Knicks. Inbound here. Grimes is trying to find an inbounder, and he bounce passes here. 13 on shot clock. Brunson now. Brunson now he picks up his dribble. He has a mismatch. Trying to see Randall wanted it. He has the mismatch, but Hartenstein drives. Hartenstein passes it. Grimes catch and shoot 3, and that's off the mark. And loose ball. Siakam has it. So he boxed out Randall from getting it. Here comes Siakam. Siakam stops his dribble. Trent Jr. now. Trent Jr. puts it up the glass, and in there, Colojo slimes it in. Coloco. 73-72. 3 minutes here. Knicks with a 1-point lead. Brunson keeping his dribble. Brunson now in the paint. Back over to Randall. Catch and shoot 3. Randall from downtown. So he has the touch. So that's his 6th 3-point field. 76-72 here. 28 points for Julius Randle. He's 6 of 10 from downtown from 3-point land. Here's a silly foul on Brunson. So we'll have a timeout here by the Raptors. The Knicks are hitting timely baskets when they need to, especially when the Raptors have a chance to tie or take the lead, and they go ahead and hit some timely baskets. But they still got to clean up a lot of different things in this third quarter.
And it's really what worries you is not the fact that they're hitting the timely baskets, is that they're allowing these runs to happen in the first place. They're getting a run with getting it within close, but then they hit the timely basket to create some separation. But you really shouldn't be allowing these, these runs should be happening during the fourth quarter, especially on an away team. But then again, we're away. Right. So they're at home. they, maybe they've started to find their rhythm now. This isn't a team with a winning record, so we, I don't know. It's just I agree with what you're saying. The runs are worrying, and the Knicks should find a way to close out those runs and start building some runs of their own, because the only thing they find a way to do right now is just hit timely buckets, but not create runs of their own.
Indeed. He goes, so I apologize. Is RJ out for a month? He's going to be some time because the stitches still haven't come off of his finger. He's and I probably another week, possibly. Maybe the stitches come out in the next few days, and then getting back. He is running and conditioning, but maybe, like I say, maybe 3 to 4 games more, maybe. Mr. Dirk Knight, salute Dirk Knight. Hope all is well. I hope Liverpool won, and if they haven't played yet.
Yeah. So Randall right now inching closer and closer to 30 points. He's got 28 on the night. Just hit a 3 to help us create some separation. Randall is
Yes, and Tim Smith said the offense looks a little stagnant this quarter. They're stagnant when they could want to extend the leads here, but whenever they have a chance to when they need to protect the lead, they've been hitting on time, like you said, but they're a little stagnant. We need others. Quentin Grimes hit a big 3, but like you said, we need others around besides Brunson and Randall to step up here. Maybe some good defense leading into some transition offense. So they'll inbound the ball here. Here we go. Van Fleet passes it. Here's Gary Trent Jr. for 3, and that's off the mark and rebound by the Knicks. So here's Brunson now, and he got fouled. So Trent, his second foul here. So Hartenstein got that rebound. I want to give him the credit for that rebound. As Grimes would inbound here. Gets it into Brunson. Brunson hits the 3 on cue from downtown. His third 3 call. So Knicks need to continue to move the ball, find the open man. But now Van Fleet now driving underneath the paint, passes it to Boucher. As my screen froze for a moment. And Boucher fakes pass again to Van Fleet. Van Fleet, he's going to take the shot and in and out. And again, fights for a loose ball, right to Trent. Van Fleet now, 11 on shot clock. Van Fleet passes it back. Trent passes extra pass here. Boucher, and nope, he misses. Rebound by Brunson. So Brunson now shoots the 3 ball. And in and out, that was almost win. So here's Van Fleet now. Van Fleet on the wing. Gets in the paint. And he got called for a foul. And he will go to the line for 2. So Grimes picks up the foul there. Van Fleet hits the first free throw now. It's 79-73 as Mitchell Robinson will come in for Hartenstein.
Nope.
Oh, no, for Julius Randle. Oh, look at that. Robinson and Hartenstein. Okay. Twin Towers here. And 2 for 2 goes Van Fleet here. Knicks up by 5 with an interesting lineup here. So we know Brunson and Grimes will be the main offensive focal here. Here's Hartenstein now. Pass to McBride. And McBride almost had that stolen away. 10 on the shot clock. They'll inbound the ball here to Harkenstein. Harkenstein hands it off to Brunson. Brunson now stopped, and he got fouled there, reaching. So he got a Worldwide West foul there. So third foul on Van Fleet here. 1:12 in the quarter. But that's the first in the 2 minutes, so they'll inbound here. Quit, and Grimes has to call a timeout. Almost had a violation there. Not a good execution here. You gotta be able to get that ball inbound it. You're gonna need those timeouts, especially in a close game in the fourth quarter. Every timeout you have to have it for the fourth quarter.
Yeah, but not only that, man, it's not only incumbent on the inbounder to get the ball in. Like, guys have to find ways to get open. So just standing still and asking for the ball isn't going to help the inbounder.
You got to go get it. Absolutely. You got to move.
And that one I'm really primarily putting on Brunson. Brunson was just standing there. I know he has it's a small height advantage over Fred Van Fleet, but still, you can move around and find a way to get open for the ball.
Guaranteed they'll make a better execution here. Man, tonight is the night that we helped the Celtics go on a little bit of a run here to the finals.
Where were you when RJ hit that shot heard around the world?
Wow, that was on the 6th. Man, I thought it was later in the month. A lot of things happen on the 6th of January, huh? Wow.
Oh. Oof.
As Brunson will be the inbounder now. Brunson bounce pass here to Quentin Grimes now. Grimes working one-on-one. Bounce pass to Harkenstein. Harkenstein, and he loses it, but rebound picked up there by Rob. And there's a three from Quentin Grimes, and that hits the front of the rim. So Knicks had a chance there. A little sloppy. They were fortunate to get that shot off there and regain that ball. So Van Fleet now, a lot of bumping there. Van Fleet chasing for fouls now. Good job that they let him play. Van Fleet now puts up, and he misses that one. But right into the hands of Toronto. 5 on the shot clock. Bounce to Van Fleet. Van Fleet under 2. Under 1. He's going to have to put this one. And he got it. Lucky shot there off the banker. 79-77. Here's Brunson. Brunson now. Brunson keeps the ball. Brunson bounce past to Grimes. Grimes now driving. Back to McBride. McBride fakes the 3. Back to Quentin Grimes. Harkenstein doesn't want it. Now here's Brunson now. Brunson 9 on shot clock. Brunson spins. Back over to Grimes. Rises for 3. And he misses. Mitchell Robinson comes up with the loose ball. And he lost it going up. Fights for the ball. Van Fleet comes up with it. A couple of Knicks down. The Raptors have numbers. Here's blocking foul. $79-77 here. Van Fleet will go to the line for some free throws. Has a chance to tie here. .3 seconds. They're gonna look like they're gonna want to insert Randall here after this first free throw. And he does. So Toronto down by 1 here, has a chance to tie with the next free throw. So we get some substitutions here. Quickly we'll get in the game. Randall will get in the game. So he's trying to get some offense there in case after this free throw attempt here. So Knicks up by 1 here, 79-78, 5.3 seconds here. And of course, misses the free throw. Quickly comes up with the ball. Quickly, there you go. Quickly puts it up, and he gets fouled. Good play by Quickly there. Felt the contact and rose there. Good job. So he has a chance here to give the Knicks continue to expand on their lead here with 0.4 seconds. He hits the first free throw, makes it an 80-78 game. Has another free throw, Emmanuel Quickly does here. So Quickly with a quiet night, 5 points, but he has 5 rebounds and 4 assists. He's filling in the scoring column, a little quiet, but on the other columns, rebounding and assists, he's filling it up pretty decent. And he hits a pair of free throws. Knicks up 81-78. Van Fleet was going to throw this one. Let's see if he gets another miracle shot there. Comes to an end at the end of the quarter, 81-78. So the Knicks up by 3 here. Third quarter was not a good one, of course, but they're on the road. You're going to expect that punch, that enthusiasm by the home team, especially in that third quarter. Now it's how they adjust now here in the fourth.
Yeah, and man, Fournier's minutes are going to be big here leading to start off the fourth. A lot of the bench minutes here are going to be big here to start off the fourth, and how they help us out, not only defensively, but offensively. We got to get some buckets to create some separation. Vegas called this a 3-point game, fellas.
They knew.
So the Toronto Raptors scored 31 points as the Knicks only scored 24 that quarter. Knicks got to clean it up. Got to come out strong and win this fourth quarter.
Getting ready for that big fourth quarter.
So we're returning back from commercial break. We're about to start the fourth quarter here. Knicks up by 3, 81-78.
Before we start that quarter, I want to say hello to Debbie Flowers watching us on the Facebook app.
Salute to you, Debbie Flowers. Thank you so much for joining us. So Knicks are going to inbound the ball here. McBride bringing the ball up. And foul on Christian Koloko. So first team foul for the Toronto Raptors. Fournier inbounds it to McBride. McBride driving, steps back, kicks it out to Quickly now. Quickly gets the screen. Quickly keeping the dribble, takes the floater, and that rims in. Now it's a 5-point game, 83-78. As Barnes brings the ball up, gets it over to Siakam. Siakam, top of the free throw line, jumper, misses, fighting for the rebound. Knicks come up with it. McBride pushing the ball up the court, over to Quickly. Quickly driving. Now he calls out a play, brings the ball back out, gets a screen. He's working, has Barnes on the hip, gets the foul, misses, but he's heading to the free throw line. First personal on Barnes, second team foul on the Raptors.
Immediately. It's not even a minute and they got 2 team fouls.
Yep, 11:06 here left in the fourth. Hits the first free throw, 84-78. It's both free throws here, 85-78. Barnes is bringing the ball up. They get it over to Trent. Trent curling around, pulls up mid-range. That's off the mark. Fournier to rebound. Fournier bringing the ball up. Fournier gets the screen over to Hartenstein. Back to Quickly. Quickly gets the screen. Quickly driving, kicks it to Hartenstein, and Hartenstein misses the dunk, but Mitchell Robinson cleanup misses, and he's fouled. He's heading to the line.
Just like that, Quickly immediately has 10 points.
So Mitchell Robinson to the line, 8 points, 15 rebounds. Hits the first free throw, 86-78. Hits both free throws, 87-78. So Knicks extend the lead to 9 points. Barnes is bringing the ball up. Barnes over to Siakam, over to Trent. Trent kicks out to Barnes. Barnes working the dribble, step back mid-range, off the mark. Fournier to rebound. Fournier bringing the ball up. Fournier spinning around, has Siakam on him. Fournier driving, got the hook shot. And Knicks have an 11-point lead as Nick Nurse has to call timeout. So Knicks pushing that lead right now.
With the second unit with Julius Randle on the bench and Jalen Brunson. So wow, kudos for them. And that Hartenstein Mitchell Robinson going big. We thought it was going to be a disaster, but you got to give credit. That little bringing in Fournier here, maybe something that cost the Raptors coaching staff off balance here. So a different look, and even the players, because they're not even expecting them. Like, what the hell? They don't do this. I think that little bit of confusion benefiting the Knicks here early, as we see, as they increase to 11-point lead.
And the Knicks, in essence, with this lineup, can somewhat play 4 out, 1 in. Because Hartenstein may not be the biggest threat in, behind the arc, but he will take them. And you and me have had discussions off the air where we felt that there's been certain lineups where Hartenstein could potentially be a power forward. So we're seeing it now. The Knicks are just trying to take advantage of their height in the paint.
Absolutely.
So the Knicks right now, to start off this quarter, is on an 8-0 run.
And Quickly was on his own personal run there. He ended up with 10 points. I think he was on a 6-0 run himself.
Yeah, 6, 7, or even 8 points.
Yeah, he's right now currently with 10. He's in double figures. Good job on him, creating fouls, hitting some shots. So good job. We needed that, especially here with Van Fleet. Make him work double when he's on, and whoever and Trent on the off. Defensively, they got to work hard now because Quickly starting to percolate, and they have to put extra effort on the defense, and then would affect their legs on the offense.
You're absolutely right. And I think we talked about it earlier, and now it's showing here in the moments where Jalen Brunson needs a rest. the games that quickly played as our starting point guard paying dividends.
It did. It has. It is, and it's have, and we're seeing it. Every game that passes by, the way he looks so comfortable, because he knows that whole responsibility is not on his shoulders. So it's a perfect storm.
Absolutely right.
Yep. The Twin Towers, Pepe Le Pew, and Ice Cube getting it done. Yeah.
So they call. We get back to the action as they call a blocking foul on Fournier. 9:58 here left in the fourth. So Van Fleet gonna inbound the ball. They get it to Siakam, back to Van Fleet. Van Fleet driving, kicks it out to Barnes, and Barnes missed, and they call the foul. So Barnes is heading to the free throw line. Barnes to the line, hits the first one. 10-point game here, 89-79. It's both free throws here. 9-point game now. McBride has the ball. Over to Quickly. Quickly gets the screen. Quickly kicks it out over to Fournier. Fournier step back three, and that rims in and out. Van Fleet bringing the ball up. Van Fleet pivoting, kicks it out, and Barnes got the easy dunk. Knicks call timeout. 89-82 here as Tibbs is not playing around.
Trying to protect that lead on the road. Absolutely.
I mean, they've essentially got a lot of their starters back, so it looks like the Knicks are going to bring back some of their starters as well.
Yes, absolutely. That's another reason why you get that time out there. You had enough rest there. You increased the lead with the second unit, and now you've given up a mini run here, so you bring in your starters. The second unit did their job. They created a little bit of airspace here, and now you want to hope that your starters could build now on what was on the floor done by your second unit.
Yeah, I mean, they did a formidable job. Can't ask too much of them. That's why they are the second unit.
Right. One thing I did like, one thing that I seen of tonight, and we'll talk about it more, is we're now with Harkenstein and Mitchell Robinson playing together on the floor here. This is a blueprint now when they play a team like the Cavaliers, with a healthy RJ Barrett. You could substitute RJ either for Fournier or even McBride if you were looking for that offense and punch when you're playing teams that are a little bit taller, at least if you want to do a second unit. Of course, we're talking about Obi Toppin as well, but you could want, if you wanted to play that's the height game. I like what the Knicks are showing us here, that yes, they could play both of these guys together.
But then again, also, man, the game just looks different with RJ and Obi.
Oh, it does, of course, but there's also unusual lineups that you could throw at there, and you could see their chemistry develop with NBA real time. And this is only thing this is going to do is be positive going forward. Brandon Schultz, salute, Brandon.
Brandon, salute to you. Thank you so much for joining us. Did you see that Rangers victory the other night?
Phenomenal victory on them. Good job there, beating Montreal Canadiens phenomenal job there, scoring 3 goals in the second quarter. Good job.
Rangers
I
was
didn't know,
rolling.
I didn't know we were getting ready to come back there. That's why I wrapped it up.
Yep. So we return back here from commercial break. 9:21 here left in the fourth quarter. Knicks with the 7-point lead, 89-82. Randall, 9 of 17, 6 of 10 from the 3-point line, 28 points. Quickly kicks it to Robinson, Fournier, over to McBride. McBride for 3, and that's good. Big bucket by Deuce McBride. 10-point game here, 92-82. Van Fleet over to Anunoby, back to Van Fleet. Van Fleet deep 3. That's off the mark. Randall to rebound. Randall over to Quickly. Quickly gets a screen over to McBride now. McBride has Van Fleet on him. Over to Quickly. Quickly kicks it out to Fournier. Fournier to McBride. McBride for 3. And he hits another. That's why they call him Deuce. Back to back, baby. 95-82. Siakam gets fouled and he's heading to the line.
That's what they needed.
I think McBride may have said good pass, croissant. I don't know.
I'll be right back.
Siakam hits the first free throw. 95-83. 12-point game here. Siakam hits both free throws. So it's 11-point game. Fournier gets the inbound. Fournier bringing the ball up. Fournier over to Quickly. Quickly. Drive in. Quickly. Off the glass is good. Tough bucket by Quickly. As Siakam has the ball. Siakam bumping against Robinson, and they call a late foul. Robinson's got to keep his hand up. 97-84. Knicks have a 13-point lead here. Siakam hits the first free throw. 7:48 here left in the fourth. Misses the second one. Randall with the rebound. Ball don't lie. McBride bringing the ball up. McBride over to Quickly. Quickly. Keeping the dribble alive. He's double teamed. Over to Fournier. Fournier over to McBride. McBride relocates, misses the 3. Barnes over to Pascal Siakam. Back to Barnes. Barnes working the dribble to a cutting Anunoby, and Anunoby got the layup. 10-point game. Quickly. Working the dribble. Quickly over to Randall. Randall. Drive in, pull up. Got the jumper. 30 points on the night for Julius Randle. 99-87. Siakam. Drive in, pivot in, and fumbles it. Stripped by Fournier. Quickly has the ball. Quickly driving, and he got fouled. So Fournier going to sit down as Grimes comes back in. Quickly to the line. And he hits the first one. Knicks have hit the century mark. Brunson and Grimes come back in. Misses the second one. 13-point game here. Barnes over to Van Vliet. Van Vliet. Driving, stops. Almost turned over. Trent got it. Trent over to Barnes. And Barnes misses the shot. Brunson has the ball. 5:54 here left. Get it to Quickly. Quickly gets the screen. Now has Siakam over to Randall. Randall jab stepping. Randall jab stepping. Driving. Give it in. Fall away jumper. 24-second violation. So Siakam over to Barnes. Barnes driving. Pulls it back out. Has Brunson on him. Barnes bumping with Brunson. Kicks it out. Siakam for three. And that's off the mark. Fighting for the rebound. And Brunson comes up with it. And they call a loose ball foul. Knicks basketball. So Brunson heading to the line.
That's what's good when they're in the penalty. They're going to start shooting free throws from here on out.
It's the first one. 101 to 87. 14-point game here. It's both free throws. 102 to 87. Barnes has the ball. Over to Siakam. Now Van Vliet. Van Vliet over the screen. Deep three, and they call an offensive foul. Moving screen by Siakam. Brunson driving left, gets it over to Randall. Randall back to Brunson, over to Grimes, over to Quickly. Explain a little hot potato here. Quickly pulls it back as Van Vliet over to Randall. Randall driving, puts the layup, misses the putback, but fighting for the Brunson gets it live over to Randall, and Randall got fouled, so he's heading to the line. 4:37 here left in the fourth.
Before he shoots the first free throw, Knicks are playing, eating a lot of clock half court, and now they taking advantage that that Toronto's over the limit, and they cashing in.
Randall hits the first free throw, 103 to 87. Misses the second one. 16-point game here, 4:30 left. Barnes working baseline in the restricted area. Nice defense by Mitchell Robinson, but he was able to get the putback. 103 to 89. Knicks letting the ball roll up. Brunson has to pick it up. Brunson driving. Brunson step back midi. Got it. 105 to 89. Van Fleet driving. Lobs it up. Blocked up. Gets it back. Gets it over to Barnes. Barnes pivoting. Blocked by Mitchell Robinson. And Robinson gets it. And broken up, but quickly picks it up. Quickly bringing the ball up the court now. 3:35 here left. They get it to Brunson. Brunson driving, kicks it out. Grimes for three, and that's off the mark. But Mitchell Robinson, the offensive rebound, quickly for three now, and that's off the mark. Think quickly should have held it. They get it to Siakam over to Trent for three. That's off the mark, but they call a foul. Mitchell Robinson commits it.
Uh-oh. Mitchell Robinson on the floor, right? Did he get up?
He's all right. He's up. Mitchell Robinson's okay. 5 personal fouls though. Trent hits the first one. 15-point game here. Hits the second one. So it's a 13-point game here as he hits all 3. Knicks are facing a full court press right now. And Grimes couldn't find anyone, so they call timeout. So, timeout on the court here. 13-point lead for the Knicks. 105 to 92. As the Knicks are outscoring the Toronto Raptors 24 to 14 here in this fourth quarter. Knicks are putting in some work. Large part and due to Manuel quickly. He's kind of started it off, and then Brunson and Julius Randle have added on to it. But salute to Quickly and McBride and Grimes adding in some key timely buckets when we needed them.
But one thing you got to credit the Knicks here in the fourth quarter is their defense. Moving the ball and getting the defense and recognizing when they're on offense. Again, they were milking the clock, driving, knowing that they were in foul trouble, and executing and getting to the line and hitting their free throws and actually just moving just absolutely masterful at the half court.
Absolutely right. So we return back from commercial break. Knicks going to try and get this inbound. They get it to Randall. Over to Brunson. Brunson almost, and he does turn it over. There was pressure. Van Fleet for three, and that's good. Randall over to Brunson. Brunson bringing the ball up. 10-point game here. As quickly as the ball. Quickly driving. Pivoting. Gets it over to Brunson. Brunson, jumper, off the mark. 2:30 here left in the fourth. Van Fleet bringing the ball up. Deep three. And off the mark, fighting for the rebound. Siakam gets the putback. 8-point game here. It's Randall in the backcourt, bringing the ball up. Randall kicks it out over to Brunson. Brunson gets the screen. He's driving. Floater, got it. Back to a 10-point game. 2 minutes here left. Siakam driving over to Van Fleet. And they call a foul on the Knicks. So Siakam to the line. Misses the first one. Gets the second one. 107-98. As they inbound it to Quickly. Quickly in the backcourt. Quickly has to push it up. Brunson now to Randall. Randall. Minute 40 here left. Shot clock is 7. Randall driving, kicks it to Quickly. Quickly takes a three. Now puts it up. No good. Misses. Van Fleet knocked away by Robinson. And they put Van Fleet at the line. So he hits the first one. So wait, is the foul on Mitchell Robinson? Did he foul out? Because he's still in the game. All right, so they said he picked up his 6th. So Mitchell Robinson fouls out.
Weird sequence of events there.
Yeah, it's the refs, man. And he hits both free throws. 7-point game. That should have been a delay of game warning. Brunson has to inbound it. Gets it over to Quickly. Quickly, double teamed in the backcourt. Over to Randall. Randall crosses it. Now over to Brunson. Brunson facing tough defense. Brunson driving. Brunson pivoting. Pivoting, kicks it to Randall. Randall relocates, shoots a three, and that hits the front of the rim. And an OB with the rebound over to Siakam. Siakam over to Trent Jr. Trent Jr. over to They're passing it around. Van Fleet has it now. Van Fleet driving, kicks it out. Siakam for three, and that's good. 4-point game. And Knicks call timeout.
Now the Knicks got to be careful. This team last game they played, they were down by 16, and even though they didn't win the game, but they forced overtime, down by under 2 minutes. They just had a really big comeback. This team knows how to come back.
So as usual, ladies and gentlemen, sub 2 minutes. We got to remove the sixth man off the bench.
Oh yes, always.
As it is a close game. So Tibbs talking to the troops.
The Knicks got to continue to defend it. If they continue to defend the three ball, not allow the three ball, not allow the shooters with clean looks, but they're trying to break it down the defense, and they're getting crisp pass.
So they're going to advance it on this timeout. So Brunson has to inbound it. He's looking. He tosses it up, and Randall got fouled. So Anunoby called for the foul. Randall is heading to the line. 48.1 seconds left. 4-point game here. 107 to 103. And misses the first one. Randall hits the second one. 5-point game here. 2-possession game. Van Fleet bringing the ball up. They get it to Trent. Trent shoots the three, and he hits it. Tough shot. They get it to Randall. Randall trying to get the ball up ahead. Now Brunson has it. 2-point game here. 30 seconds left. Brunson directing traffic. Brunson driving. Stops. Got the Euro. Got the hit and the foul and won with the chance to complete a 3-point play.
Big bucket. Big bucket.
Fifth foul on Anunoby. Brunson to the line. 22 seconds left. And he hits the free throw. Back to a 5-point game. And Nick Nurse calls timeout.
Wow.
So the Knicks right now gotta work as much clock as possible. Gotta play defense, get it inbound, and try and get it immediately to their side of the court. So Trent Jr. is going to inbound the ball. Trent Jr. over to Van Vliet. Over to Trent. Trent driving, and he got the layup. They push it up ahead. Now McBride over to Brunson, and Brunson gets fouled in the backcourt. As the Knicks try running as much clock as possible, it's 13 seconds left. And Nick Nurse is going to challenge it. It's a reaching foul. I don't know what he's
trying to see if he gets that home cooking, but
it's a reaching foul. Like, I don't
try. Yeah, I know. He's just trying to do something to. It's still Nick's ball, even if they don't call the foul, Chef Dan, because he knocked it out of bounds. That was you know what? That was I guess that was a stupid call, challenge. Hey, we'll take it. Bernard Johnson, salute. Yes, we're all getting a little sweaty there.
Reset the game clock, so 13.4. Unsuccessful challenge, and Brunson's heading to the line. Brunson to the line. It's the first one. It's a 4-point game. Raptors out of timeouts. Knicks out of timeouts. And misses the second one. They push it up ahead. And Barnes misses, and they miss the second one, and Randall has it. 3 seconds left, and Toronto will not fall as that. Toronto will not foul as this the Knicks game. Knicks win, and Tom Thibodeau, 100th win as the Knicks head coach. Congratulations to Tom Thibodeau.
Good job there, and the Knicks have not won in a long time in Toronto. Probably before the pandemic, they haven't won. They've lost a lot of games here in Toronto. They finally win this game here. Good job there. Good job.
Great job. Yep.
Wow.
So salute to the Knicks. Vegas was right. 3.5 points.
Yes, if you took New York, you win here because they were the underdog. So if they went straight up, but if you took Toronto, you lost there on that bet. So good luck there, Francisco. Salute. It's been years. It's been years we have not won. 10 years. Yeah, I didn't know exactly. I thought it was like 8, but of course the Knicks broke a drought in Denver. They broke a drought here in Toronto. So wow. So 10 in a row, and they lost in Tampa. So they get on the road against against the Raptors. So they break in here some strides here, some places that they have not won in some time. So kudos there. Julius Randle, what a job there for the first quarter, man. My goodness. This is a galvanizing type of win.
Yeah. It's a great win.
Because you could have easily said, well, we started the new year strong, we did good, we went home and won a tough game against the Spurs and all this and that, but we had to go travel immediately to another country, to north of the border, which is not a long flight, guys. It's a short flight, but still, all in all, going north of the border, we normally don't win. No, they went out and they took care of business. It was, yes, they made it a game, of course, because the Toronto Raptors are at home. They're a tough team at home in a place where we haven't won in quite some time. And they knew, they were confident. Oh, we're at home. These teams haven't won here. But kudos to the Knicks. They grinded out. They battled it out. They took advantage there, the half court, on offense as well on defensively, and be able to get to the foul line and take advantage of getting them in the penalty early. And just good job, timely. And they were being timely. It was you know what this looked like? The remnants of that third quarter. I've mentioned that the Knicks, when they needed a bucket, they cool collective, they kept hitting it. They didn't let Toronto not even take a 1-point lead, and that was big. They played always with the lead ahead. They played to win. They didn't play they played to win the game, not afraid. They didn't play afraid. They didn't play, well, let's hope. No, they went out there, we're going to take this game, and exactly what they did here in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, they played to win and to not. They didn't play to not lose. That's essentially the case there. Took advantage when they needed to, got the lead, and played smart basketball down the stretch. I know some people want this game to be more of a blowout, but that's another professional team on the other side, ladies and gentlemen, with other professional athletes who at times other Knicks fans have called for them to get traded over to the Knicks. So, these guys, they fight. That's another team on the other side that put up a great fight, and they put up a good fight against the Philadelphia 76ers. You mentioned it. Down 16 in the fourth, were able to push the game to an overtime, didn't get the victory, but for them to push the game to an overtime with the record they have currently, that's a miniature win for them. And they almost were able to do the same thing here tonight. They just fell short. So now they're going to look back at the tape and find ways to, fix this. That's a championship head coach over there.
Yes, Nick Nurse is a very good head coach there. I'm trying to adjust his team and play, and they got their issue there. But for the Knicks here, now you win, get this victory. Got the next 2 days off there. Pretty sure they'll have some practice involved there, either Sunday and Monday shoot around. But now they don't play until Monday. They take on the Milwaukee Bucks here. Hopefully, I didn't check the Bucks schedule, but I'm pretty sure they have a game sandwich in between now and Monday. So, but still, all in all, you come home now. You're feeling good. You're starting the year pretty strong here, and start building. Just don't overlook your opponents. Take care of business with Milwaukee. You know there's going to be a handful with Giannis Antetokounmpo, and Middleton and company there. They spread the ball with, and another opportunity. Maybe we might see the Twin Tower lineup here, or maybe I think Obi Toppin will finally see his first minutes at the Garden. I don't know how long, but I think he'll get some minutes on Monday against the tough Bucks, though. What a tough one to come. Obi Toppin to return, is especially the way they play tightly defense. But all in all, he'll be a sight for sore eyes to see him on the floor there for Knicks fans.
Yeah, not only that, but the Bucks offensively, it's just been Giannis playing very well. They struggle, especially when Giannis goes on the bench. So when that bench unit is out there, that's something for a lot of people to try and take advantage of and I'd be looking forward to having Obi Toppin take advantage of that. Not only that, but it'd be Obi Toppin coming back to Emmanuel quickly that has gotten so comfortable with the ball in his hands. I'd be interested to see how they look when those two are on the court.
You're right, because he already knows his tendencies, and they already know where he knows where to feed Obi Toppin the ball. Now with a player who's playing with so much confidence and, like you said, so much more greater, and taking his game to another level, that's going to be really interesting, eye opening. If now it's Toppin, now it's quickly getting Toppin to score the way Derrick Rose unlocked both quickly and Obi Toppin to go, and maybe that starts going where maybe Derrick Rose become expendable, and but we have a lot to talk about that later down the road when the trading deadline comes. But these are the last few games here before the trading deadline to find out if they could get some kind of pick or something for Derrick Rose if quickly. It all depends here on this final few weeks before the trading deadline with Manuel quickly if he shows that he can unlock other, not just himself but other players like on the top end the way Derrick Rose is when he first got here. That's what they're looking for. Nick Brass and scouts looking if quickly could fill that role. So only time will tell.
Yeah, man, you're absolutely right. But overall, great victory for the Knicks over a hard-fought game, man. Julius Randle, he's showcasing it, and Jalen Brunson, he's showcasing it. If over these next couple of days that all-star voting doesn't start to change, man, there's a problem with us as Knicks fans. We're not doing our job.
No, we're not voting. We're not voting, let alone we're not voting. We're not hitting our like buttons in the channel. We need to hit the like button, man. Help our channel out, man. You guys we enjoy having you here. We like I said, we don't ask for any super chats or any financial help, although we could always use the help. No, who wouldn't? But we all ask you, if you're here, just hit that like button. Just it's totally free. Hit that notification bell when we come on for the basketball, or just hit that like. We really appreciate it. If you're new, thank you for subscribing. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to us. We would also help the program in many ways. You could just share the program as well. Share it on your platforms, different in our different platforms. Let the Knicks fans know what's going on here. We'd love to have more spirit debates in the chat, and we could continue going and see what our Knicks do and have fun. But with that said, we want to thank you again for those that are watching us on all the different platforms. Pretty soon, we might do a game in our new streaming service, Opus. So I can't wait to do a game there because we'll have a moving background in the back and all that good stuff. But we'll for now we'll still be on here. Of course, we're good to see everyone, and we thank everybody to definitely tuning in. Enjoy your Friday, enjoy your weekend. And for myself, Shed, Dan, thank you again for yet another victory, closing out the game, the closer, and salute to you. So from me to you guys, have a nice night. We'll see you next time. Peace.